Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my Robinhood portfolio. With this video, I thought I would talk a little bit more about Robinhood with regards to safety. I've already put out a couple videos detailing why I think Robinhood is a safe application, a safe brokerage account. However, there are still some lingering questions about whether I'm comfortable putting the amount of money that I've put into Robinhood, as well as am I worried that one day I'll simply find my account having a zero balance, or even the application simply disappears and there is no more functionality with the application, and obviously the funds are gone. So I thought I'd just quickly touch on some of those questions, as well as talking about what happens if a brokerage account like Robinhood were to become insolvent, were to close its doors and cease operations. What happens? So I thought I'd just quickly talk about both of those points in this video here. So again, I think Robinhood is a very safe platform. I know a lot of you guys have been questioning the platform, having reservations about even opening an account, whether you should be supplying social security numbers and other private information to the application, to Robinhood, and then also after getting an account up and running, some of you guys have also had reservations about putting large amounts of money into the application. So again, I think Robinhood is safe. It is a member of the large self-regulatory organizations that all brokerage firms are a member of: the FINRA, the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, as well as the SIPC, the Securities Investor Protection Corporation, as well as being registered with the SEC, or the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. So very, very legit companies with very strict oversight. They will audit brokerage firms on a regular basis to make sure that the customers' funds are separate from the brokerage firm accounts, as well as making sure that they are accounted for. And you can see here there's just a little bit of information with regards to the specifics behind all of that stuff. You can see there's consumer protection rules. There's, like I said, a lot of protocols put in place that actively manage and check up on customer accounts with any brokerage firm, not only Robinhood, but also all the other large online brokerage firms like TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, Scottrade, Trade King, so on and so forth. But there is a question of what happens if a brokerage firm does become insolvent. So if a brokerage firm does become insolvent, the SIPC would step in, the Securities Investor Protection Act, and they would simply initiate the process of transferring securities, stocks, and cash over to a new brokerage account. The only problem with this is that there will be a little bit of a downtime with regards to trading. So if there are any volatile stocks, if there are any stocks that are trending down, unfortunately, the coverage or protection is not going to cover ordinary market losses or any losses that would be lost in normal trading. So if a particular security is trending down, unfortunately, you would not have access to be actively managing your portfolio, and any of those losses that are lost or incurred during that time will not be reimbursed. However, having said that, you can see their SIPC coverage of $500,000 is extended to each legal customer. And you can see there how they detail or define a legal customer. Essentially, if you have a number of different accounts, they should all be protected up to a limit of $500,000 with a limit of $250,000 in cash. You can see here the SIPC liquidation process going step by step here. I'm not going to go over all the details, but suffice it to say that there is a very stringent and detailed protocol that will be enacted if a brokerage firm were to become insolvent. So I don't think we have any reason to have any trepidations or reservations about putting money into Robinhood. Like I said, it's part of the SIPC, it's part of the FINRA, two very well-respected self-regulatory organizations that all brokerage firms are a member of, as well as the SEC, a government organization that also has very stringent criteria and control over brokerage firms. You can see here what's covered with the FIDC and SIPC. It's kind of differentiating between banks and brokerage firms here to kind of give investors an idea what kind of coverage they are subject to. And you can see what's not covered here. Again, like I said, the big thing here is losses due to market fluctuation or poor investment decisions. So if you have some volatile stocks, especially penny stocks, you're going to have to unfortunately hold those, and any losses incurred during the transition process will not be covered. And again, it kind of goes through investor checklist here, and you can see exactly what the role of the FINRA is here as well. As I said, there's extensive surveillance and examination of all customer accounts within brokerage firms, so it's not going to be a circumstance of some shady shenanigans within a brokerage firm that are not monitored. The FINRA, SIPC have very strict regulatory authority over these brokerage accounts. So that's why I believe Robinhood is a very safe platform. Like I said, I put out a couple videos already detailing what the FINRA and SIPC do with regards to brokerage accounts, especially with Robinhood, as well as the SEC. If the Robinhood application were to become insolvent, we are protected. Again, up to $500,000, $250,000 in cash, and I'm well below those limits, so I have, again, no reservations about continuing to invest on Robinhood, continuing to trade on Robinhood, as well as continuing to put more money into Robinhood. So I hope this video gives you guys a good idea why I like Robinhood. If you guys have any questions about anything I discussed here, let me know. Again, Robinhood is very safe from my perspective. If any of you guys have any other information apart from that, let me know. I'm always interested in hearing about your experience on Robinhood. I know a few investors have had a little bit of problems getting money in and out of the brokerage account, but I think a lot of that just has to do with some of the latency with regards to holding periods and transferring from banks and other institutions into and out of Robinhood. I think that's what a lot of that delay has been. But again, let me know what you guys think about Robinhood, if you guys think it's a safe investment portal or not, or if you guys prefer other brokerage accounts like TD Ameritrade, E-Trade. I have an E-Trade account as well, or some of the others, maybe even some brick and mortar brokerage accounts. But let me know either way. So kind of with that, I'll end the video here. As always, if you enjoy my videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Building the channel, trying to learn a little bit about investing. I hope you guys have been learning, following along. Again, any big questions, let me know. Any good video ideas, let me know as well. And until next video, we'll see you then.